Hello everyone, this is Meads, and this will be an update to my Super D4 198 Zeta Gundam. On this, I've actually tried a couple of things. For one, I've got inspired from TC012009's Armored Core. He did a silver panel lining, and I did a couple of that, as you can see in the gun. And also played around with adding details on the eyes, which I will zoom in a bit later, and as well as mixing Gundam markers and Sharpies, that kind of thing. I also come over with some problems which I will share, and some tips if you ever want to try that. And yep, so this is the beam cannon. As you can see, it's not really clean. Because I had a problem with this one. Once I applied the paint, actually there's an easy way and a hard way, and I think I took the wrong way. Or not the wrong way, the harder way. Yep. So what I did is, I got some silver acrylic, and just splatter it all over, just spread the paint on top of it. With no disregard to messing the pretty much put it all over, it doesn't matter. And my idea is, you let it dry, then using a toothpick, you can chip it off. That didn't work with metallic acrylic paints. It works for, regular flat paints, acrylic paints, but not for metallics, because it's sort of like plaster. When you peel it off, or scratch it off, it's gonna drag the other sections of it, even the ones inside the crevices or creases. So didn't work out. Yeah, and I had a hard time cleaning it out. As you can see, there's a couple of white dots all over. Yeah, bad idea. The easier way is you put the paint on and wipe it off right away with a paper towel or cotton buds, kinda, because how it's designed, there's a lot of fibers. It's gonna dig into the creases, so might not be a good idea to use one of those cotton buds. So paper towel works, or even your finger, but that's gonna be messy. So that's for the rifle, or beam cannon, I mean. For the rifle, same thing. I added silver on the triangles, yellow, and a green metallic paint on the scope. Pretty good. Again, I made a mistake on this one the first time. That's why you can see there's a lot of dots. But yeah, it's all good. For the shield, I didn't do much. You already seen this on my review. Regular power lining, and I did add that metallic gunmetal on that cross, which pretty much I've used on the hands, which is pretty good. It's like an alternative to gray, or metallic gray. So I'll go over the eyes in a little bit. Let's go on the back. As you can see, I've added a power lining. It looks like white, because I painted the vents here white as well as the top. But yeah, the silver panel lining looks like it's just white. I could have used white, huh? And yeah, same problem. I let it stay there and it was a big mess. So advice to you guys, like I said before, wipe it off right away. I could have added panel linings here, but I haven't done that yet. Here, pretty much what it is, add the flat white on top and bottom before adding the red, so the red will stand out a little bit more, and you can see there's like a bit of white on the edges, which is kind of cool, sort of like panel lining. Yep. And on the back of the feet, it's slightly lighter, but it works out. It's all red. Yeah. But for the feet, I didn't paint this white. Yeah, because they already have this. So I'm just gonna leave it red. And as you can see for the vents, I actually didn't paint that. What I did is I used a Gundam marker just go, fill it up. Doesn't matter. You don't have to be, exact. And you wipe it off either with I use a toothpick, like the knob of a toothpick. Well, the ones I've, really, it's not really fine point anymore. So I just rub it off, leaving the black on the, the creases. Then I use the ultra fine point yellow Sharpie and color that in. And turns out pretty good. I don't think I can use acrylic or it's gonna be harder and messier. So I'll just use Gundam marker and Sharpie, which I'm happy I did. And let's see. On the arms, I've added yellow. As you can see there, but not that good. I didn't put yellow on the bottom of it. And it's, I actually added a clear coat on this one, like the skiller, to make the paint stick. Doesn't really work out, and you go over and try to remove it, it's quite messy. Yeah, I added red and white there as well. It's sort of following what's on the box art. And what else did I do with this one? That's pretty much it for that one. And otherwise, I just panel lined or used Gundam markers. Yep. And for the eyes, I really like the eyes. Or, I had fun playing around with it. So, I don't know if you noticed this, but in Gundam 00, when the opening scene with the Axia, just a few seconds, actually, I'm kind of hard, pausing at the right time. But, I got inspired by that. As you can see, there's lenses inside the Gundam eyes, actual detail. And, I guess you cannot see that on other grades because the head is freaking small. But for super deformed, there's you can actually add details to it, And here's my take on that. I just pretty much have a square with parentheses or like circular things around it, and some kind of like those like wires coming out or something you see on a printed circuit board. Might trade other variations of that. Play around with it with other kits. So I'll be trying to do that a bit more. Yep. And I guess that's about it. I might add a little bit more details on this one. Might revisit this. We'll see. But I really like this kit. Yeah, even though it's one of the old ones, it's pretty good. I like how it transforms, the simplistic look at it. Well, not simplistic, but yes, unique. You look at it. And the gimmicks, you have two weapons. You have a shield, you have a beam saber. It's all the essentials, or pretty much what you want to look for in a Gundam. Yep, I really recommend this kit, and hope you like my reviews and the details I've added to it. And yeah, and probably I haven't painted the Zolai yet. For some reason I'm getting lazy painting. So I'm gonna have to do another unboxing of another kit, which pretty much is the BB260, going along with the red frame variant. Yep, until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching.